Okay. Okay, we're recording. So like I said, my name is Kayla. I currently live in Enumclaw. I am from Grace Harbor. I went to school in Elma, Monty for a little bit. And then I moved all over. I lived in Germany and Kentucky and Kansas. And I recently just moved back here from Kansas, and now I'm in Enumclaw. So I have been in the network marketing, social marketing industry for 5.5 years. I was with another company before this for my entire 5 years, kind of learned the industry and things there. And I started looking into Q, probably a year ago, and we just, really wanted all the information. When you're with a network marketing company, for a long time, if you guys have ever done network marketing or been in companies, that's all you know. And so, especially when that is all you just assume that you're the best, right? Assume that you have the best compensation plan, assume that you have the best products, because you love them and because you're making money. But you never really look outside of that to see, is there something better? Has something come up that offers some more generous compensation plans or better products or more advanced products or, things like that. You just know what you know. So that's kind of where I was. But my friend Francesca, who I'd known for a lot of years, had started a business with Q, and she was just having great success. She was healthier than she ever had been before. And I remember her making a post on Facebook about this hemp oil and saying how she's off her anxiety medication and she's not having panic attacks and she's not dealing with anything like that anymore, and it's a natural solution. And I struggle with panic attacks, anxiety attacks, just anxiety in general, I think, and not the traditional anxiety, but just the attacks. I don't know if you've ever had panic attacks or anxiety attacks.
Oh, sister, I have been in the ER. It was not my best moment.
Yeah, and that's
it's terrifying.
And when you do struggle with those, it's terrifying, it's frustrating, it's all of the things. Anxiety just sucks. And I saw her make that post, and I thought, I wonder if that works.
Hi. Said hi.
So I reached out to her and I said, okay, does it really work? Tell me about this. She's someone that I really trusted. I knew she was an honest person. I'd known her for a long time. So I was like, I wonder if this works. And so she sent me a sample and I started looking into it. I started reviewing the compensation plan. And I felt really hopeful. I was hoping that the anxiety medicine that I, had to take when I was like that, or the just the hours of feeling so stressed and so anxious, and then feeling so bad that I had a panic attack, I was hoping that might go away, that wasn't going to be an issue anymore. So I also looked through the rest of the products. There are a lot of things that kind of excited me, but I was really hopeful that I could manage my stress and my anxiety naturally. Something I'd not been able to do before. And so I was really hopeful about that. And she was making a lot of money. So I was like, this is crazy. Is this real? I can't believe this. So I was hopeful for that too. But quietly hopeful because I was with another company. I didn't, felt weird about that. So she sent me a sample of our fuse. I did not plan this. I promise. This looks so like salesman-y. I have this here because I took it earlier, but the fuse oil. She sent me a sample of it's full spectrum hemp. So I was having a really, really bad anxiety attack, like real bad. Like lasted 2 hours. I was in the middle of moving from Kansas to Washington. It was just crazy. It was 2 hours long. And I just, if you guys have ever experienced a panic attack or anything, it's a lot of it feels like it's never going to lift, right? Like it feels like it's going to be heavy forever. You're going to feel those feelings forever. And that's really how it felt. And it lasted so long. It was 2 hours. I was like, oh my gosh. I remember sitting in my bathroom just crying. Felt like the worst mom because my kids were just watching TV and I was a mess. And, and I remembered I had the sample that she sent me. And so I went and I got it and I said, this is going to tell me if this doesn't work, if this doesn't work, then I know it doesn't work because I need something. And if it does work, this is the real deal. I had tried CBD and hemp oils before, but I didn't really feel like they worked that well. And now I know why. And so I'll tell you about that in just a little bit. But I tried it. I put a few drops under my tongue and I read the instructions. I waited 30 seconds and I swallowed it. And I sat there. And my daughter had come into the bathroom. And so I was talking to her a little bit, just kind of sitting in there. And she said something and I laughed. And I remember being like, oh my God, I feel better. It was like, within 20 minutes of taking this oil, I felt better. And I felt happy and all those things. So if you've ever experienced anxiety or anything like that, that's a huge deal. I wasn't tired. It's not, if you, some of you may not know very much about hemp. It's non-psychoactive. It's not intoxicating. It's not marijuana. It is a different plant. And the benefits are amazing. So I wasn't tired afterwards, like if I would have had to take a Xanax. I wasn't groggy. I wasn't anything. I was just better. I just felt better. So I reached back out to her and I said, show me everything. This stuff works. I don't know why it works so well when everything else didn't work. And she told me that our hemp oil has a technology that is called BioAbsorb. So all of our hemp products are full spectrum hemp products. And we have creams that work like Icy Hot, but with hemp, roll-ons that work, that help, that you can intake aromatherapy and the hemp. We have our oils. Our hemp is infused in some of our protein shakes. We have a lot of access to full spectrum hemp. And what all of it does, it can absorb into your body because of this technology, BioAbsorb, 85%. When most other companies, most traditional hemp and CBD companies, the oil only absorbs 5 to 10%. So I was like, that's crazy. And I can feel it. That's why it works. And so I had her show me and tell me about her other products. And some of them I've just like fallen in love with. The doctor scientist that formulates all of our products and reviews all of our products, he's an internalist. And so he works in hospitals, like finding the root cause of things and then trying to find a holistic answer. And then after that, he became the editor-in-chief for WebMD. So he knows his stuff, like he knows what he's doing, and he is the mastermind behind our products. Whenever one of our products, they find a new technology or a new supplement or something that helps, and we realize, oh wait, ours isn't the best, they take it off the shelves and almost immediately have reformulated a product that is the best. So I know I'm confident I can trust that our products are going to be great. So we have the oil and the hemp products, they help with so many different things. You can just Google whatever symptom in hemp oil and find hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of medical studies about it. But then we also have non-hemp products. We have vitamin sprays that are awesome. They're just little, I don't have one. It's like the size of a pin. I don't have one down here. And we have one for sleep that is amazing. I'm not really sensitive to caffeine or sleeping. I go to sleep usually pretty easily. I can drink coffee right before bed. Like I don't usually have a sleep problem. But the sleep spray, I was like, I'm just going to give this a shot. It was one night that I couldn't decide if I was going to turn Netflix off and go to bed. I knew I should do that, but I kind of wanted to just, keep watching. So I was like, let me just see if this will make me want to go to sleep. I put 4 sprays under my tongue, which is only half of the dosage you can take. 4 sprays under my tongue. And I fell asleep to my show. I actually ended the season. And so I had to go back the next day and backtrack to find out where I fell asleep. And that never happens. It was insane. My 6-year-old son is a tornado. And like his body just doesn't get tired until it just crashes, like until he's just done. And that sleep spray, 5 minutes and he is knocked out. And it's healthy. It's safe for him. It has an amazing vitamin called 5-HTP, if you know anything about that, that works with our serotonin. And so he wakes up happy. Like my non-morning person child wakes up every morning and is like, is it cuddle time, mommy? And I'm like, yep. So we have that sleep spray. We have a boost spray that gives you energy. Again, natural. These are non-hemp products. These are just our vitamin sprays. So natural, great products. We have a B12 supplement. So if you're deficient in B12, or everyone should probably just take B12, lots of extra B12 right now. Everyone needs to be super happy and energized. And we have a relief spray. That's a pain relieving spray. I used to be someone that took ibuprofen and Tylenol and Advil, and I'd be really careful to like rotate which days I did so I didn't kill my liver or my stomach lining, but I was always taking them because my back hurt or my head hurt or something. And now I don't even reach for them. I reach for my relief spray them under my tongue. And because you're administering it under your tongue, it absorbs into your bloodstream so much faster, and it works faster than my ibuprofen or Tylenol would have. So, and these are little simple sprays that are like $17 a piece. Like I just can't, it's amazing. And then we have a drink that it's called Focus. I don't think I should say this, but this is the only thing I can describe it. It's like liquid Adderall. Like it is, it really just helps you focus, and it gives you energy, but not, you're not wired, you're not jittery, you don't have a crash. It's natural. I actually brought it to, because I keep saying it's like liquid Adderall. There's nothing in it that is in Adderall. Like don't think this is a crushed up Adderall supplement. It is natural and healthy and good for you. But because it really felt that same way, I brought it to my son. He has ADHD. I brought it to his pediatrician because I'm really trying not to medicate him. He's 6, and I'm trying everything I can do naturally before we take that step. And so he takes the hemp oil as well. And like I said, but I brought that, to his pediatrician and said, is this something he could take? Like, if it really feels like liquid Adderall to me, and, maybe it would help him, right? Like maybe that would work. And his pediatrician said, yes. He said, this will be great. He said, give him half of what you take. So I just give him half the packet, and then it lasts twice as long. And it's night and day. My first grader, who, he's the sweetest child I've ever seen in my life, but a tornado, it can sit and do his online remote learning work, which is like mind blowing. And I feel good because I know I'm giving him healthy, natural products that are good for him. They're not gonna have negative side effects. So, and we have multiple other products. We have protein, pre-workout, a weight loss. I have to tell you about this one, and then I'll have Alicia send you her website. You can or her catalog, and you guys can look at the other products. I don't want to take up too much of your time. But we have a product called Trim. They're capsules, and they have a lot of really great ingredients, but my favorite one is white kidney bean extract. If you have heard of that or know anything about that, it is like nature's best, like fat burner, but specifically belly fat burner. And I am someone, my brothers used to make fun of me and said I had a spare tire. I always had, a spare tire. But then my belly fat was always a problem. I have PCOS, polycystic ovarian syndrome. So if you know anything about that, or if you have that or know someone that has that, it's really hard to lose weight, and it's freaking possible to lose belly weight. It just doesn't happen. I shouldn't say impossible. Nothing's impossible. Very hard. And I started taking the trim and I'm losing belly fat and I'm losing inches. My inflammation, I used to wake up and my fingers would be so swollen and like just puffy and awful. I'm losing, I'm not waking up like that. I'm waking up feeling lean, which is something that as much as I worked out, as many supplements I took and as um, clean I ate, I still always woke up feeling bloated. But since being on these products, I don't feel like that anymore. We have a probiotic, an amazing multivitamin that also comes in powder form. So, and it's good for kids as well. So a scoop of that and almond milk, and they think it's a milkshake, and so that comes in powder form. We have so many different products that are all geared towards, your physical health in a holistic way, and your mental health in a holistic way. And so I know that everyone struggles with their health or their finances or both. And from talking to my friend Francesca, who invited me to join, I realized that this is a company, these are products, this is a business that could alleviate those things for me, and could alleviate those things for so many of my friends. So that's a little bit about the products. If you've never heard of network marketing before, some of that might have been a little bit confusing, so I am sorry. But with network marketing as a business, the business side of this, I won't go into too much detail with this, but on the business side, we have very simple systems. The exact same way that I was trained is the exact same way that Jordan was trained, and the exact same way that Alicia is being trained. It's very simple, very duplicatable, so much support. We have the company, Q Sciences. We've been around, started in 2012, but couldn't really figure out a great comp plan or a good business model even. They didn't know if they wanted to put their products just in retail stores or do it through network marketing. 3 years ago, a man named Jake Spencer came along, and he was a self-made multimillionaire through network marketing. He came along and partnered with Q Sciences. Now he's our president, and he created this comp plan. He basically took every good thing from every comp plan he had seen. He'd worked in many different companies and been in the industry for 20 years. And he took all the best things from these comp plans and he put it into one. And so I personally, I tripled my income in my first 3 months from what I was making before. And that's, as a single mom and trying to restart and do all this stuff, that's a life changer. And I'm just going up from there. My paycheck has increased. It's doubled, if not tripled, every month. And I've been here for 6 months. So I'm happy, but even more than that, because some people just get lucky, right? Some people are like, oh, you're the one, you make all that money, but no one else can do it. What I love most about this company is people that I have invited, my friends that have joined me, they're also making money. And so it really is inclusive. And I always say everyone can win here. It really does feel like the way the compensation plan is set up, that everyone can be successful and we can help each other be successful. So that's just a little bit about the business. If you guys have heard anything that interested you, or if you feel like there might be an opportunity for you here, or a product that you heard about that you want to get some more information on, message Alicia. Or if you know anybody, if you heard something and your friend struggles with this, pass that along to Alicia, and she will get you the information you need, or this, whatever sample you need, or whatever that you need. And yeah, if not, I really appreciate you guys for supporting her. I know she appreciates this so much.
Yes, thank you guys.
And yeah, so I hope you guys have a good night. Does anyone have any questions? You don't have to ask anything, but if anyone does have any questions.
I do.
Okay.
I'm the black one. So I know that you had said that you struggled with anxiety and you were like kind of comparing different antidepressants and stuff like that. Can you take this stuff alongside of it?
Yeah. So hemp is, it's not many people know too much about hemp yet, because it kind of got a bad rap. You know, people miss when marijuana became illegal, federally,
Right.
then that kind of lumped into that until researchers finally pushed hard enough and said, no, it is not the same thing. Like you can't get high. It doesn't do that. This is medicinal.
Right.
And so I didn't just stop taking anything. I started taking this and worked with my doctor, you know, things like that. And when I felt
Right.
like I could, but yeah, you can take this with whatever anxiety medication you're on or anything like that. I always think it's best just to run it by your doctor. Especially if you have, I didn't run it by my doctor first, but if you have any issues or you feel anything, but typically with anxiety medication and things, the biggest risk with pairing things up is serotonin syndrome.
Exactly. That's what I was worried about too.
Yeah. And that doesn't, hemp doesn't do that.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, don't really have much to worry about. But yeah, the hemp just helps with so many things. But for me, I mean, the biggest thing I noticed for myself was anxiety because it's crazy.
Right.
I have
right.
I always have a bottle on my desk and I have a bottle in my car and in my purse and they're just everywhere because, and my boyfriend will say, he'll get home and if I'm being like in a mood or something, he's like, did you take your oil? Like,
Oh my God.
So,
they have a roll-on as well, don't they, for that?
we have 3 different kinds of roll-ons. They're all, they all have our hemp, the full spectrum bioabsorb hemp. But they do different things. They also have essential oils going for, helping with what they do. So you get the aromatherapy and then also the hemp absorbing into your skin. So we have a relax one, which is, it's a great like backup. You're starting to feel anxious. You've taken your oil, you roll that on. You can't OD on hemp.
Right. Yeah.
You're going to get tired, and you don't want to do that to your body, but it's safe, so there's the relax roll on. We have a defend roll on that is for immunity. So it boosts your immune system. And then you're also getting aromatherapy through that. And then we have the renew. Did I say renew or defend?
To defend.
I think
Okay.
defend, yeah.
I was like, did I just tell you the wrong thing? And the renew is, we also have a renew cream. And the renew roll-on, and the renew cream basically are, it has a little bit of a cooling effect, but not like icy hot or anything. And it's for skin issues for the most part, or like I used to have the little bumps on the back of my arm, and no matter what
Chicken skin, yeah.
I could not get rid. I would like scrub it in the shower. Could not get rid of it. And so I use the Renew cream and that roll on and they're gone. Like I have no bumps on my arm. And so
wow,
that's it. It just helps with skin issues or everyday like aches and pains. Like that's a good one I use on my head for a headache. I use the Renew roll on. And then we also have a cream called Excel, which is like a icy hot with hemp and a natural icy hot with hemp. And I put it on my back almost every day. So yeah, but yeah, it's definitely safe to take with everything, but as anything, I always, it's always safe and a good idea to show your doctor what you're taking. So
okay, sounds good. Yeah, that's good. Yes, it did. Thank you very much.
Okay, no problem. Does anyone else have any questions or anything?
So this is Tara. I have a quick question. So what is the smell like? I've tried several of the hemp creams for like aches and pains, muscle. They sell them at a lot of runs and different things. And some of them smell hempy and some of them don't. So I'm just curious what your guys' oils and the creams smell.
I'm glad that you asked that because I didn't even tell you about any of the flavors or anything. I'm so sorry. So specifically, they don't smell hempy. It doesn't smell as strong as icy hot. The Excel kind of smells, it has menthol, so you can smell a little bit, but it's soft. It's like a softer smell. So I'm not really good at describing things, so I'm very sorry.
No, as long as it doesn't smell hempy, I'm good. It's the ones that smell like they don't take that hemp oil, the whatever that extract.
They smell like you're smoking a joint is what you want to say.
Well, sometimes it's not even that. It's like a weird, I don't even know how to express. It's just not, it's not a good smell, especially if you're wearing it like it. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it doesn't smell like hemp or anything like that. And then the oils, we have 3 flavors. We have the cinnamon, which is it's like red hot, like a red hot type flavor. And I don't like red hot or anything cinnamony. I don't think that's a word. I don't like any of that stuff typically. But when my friend sent me the sample, it was cinnamon. And at first I was like, oh, that is strong. Like, I don't think I was like, if someone likes red hot, they'll love this. But now I love it. I didn't, I wanted to use all my sample and not buy one.
Okay.
So I used all of it, and now it's my favorite. We also have a berry flavor. It's not, the red hot's not, or the cinnamon's not spicy, but that cinnamon. I gotta find another word for that.
Cinnamony.
Cinnamony, yeah. But so it's like just a milder taste. It tastes good. My son, that's what I use for my kids, is the berry.
Okay.
And then we have a mocha. I've never tried the mocha. So I need to try it just because I don't know how to, I'm assuming it tastes like mocha. And then we do have an unflavored, and like, I don't recommend you do that. Like the unflavored, I shouldn't say that. Like, I'm sure I really shouldn't say that. Buy whatever you want. But being honest with you, the unflavored, I thought it would be like no flavor, but tastes like hemp. Like you're just chewing on like the very strong hempy taste, just not very good. You have 3 other options that people use that for like you can cook with it, and if somebody, some people I guess will just like that. I don't know. They sell it, so some people like it. But yeah, I know from personal experience, the cinnamon and the berry are really good.
Okay. Cool.
Does anyone else have any questions? Okay, well, I told you I was going to make it quick and not take up much of your time, and then here we are. No. Thank you guys so much for jumping on here. And like I said, if you have any questions or want to hear more of my experience or anything like that, or just, how you can help Alicia, there's so many different ways you guys can get involved, and sample products, try products, whatever. But if anything, we just appreciate that you guys are on here and supporting her. So I know she appreciates that.
Yes, thank you.
All right, guys. Well,
Thank you.
yeah,
Thank you.
of course. It was nice virtually meeting everybody.
Thank
Yes,
you.
you too.
All right, guys. Well, you guys have a good night.
You too.
You
Thanks,
too.
you too.
Bye.